Hey, I'm Brett with Glide Bikes. Today I'm going to show you how to replace an axle in one of these tires. Now the axle that you're going to be replacing is going to be a little bit smaller than that one. It's just a little bit bigger than that one, a little thicker, and it doesn't fit in the axle very well, or the fork very well. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace it with a smaller one so that it fits your bike just right. Now go ahead and take off your axle nuts and your washers. And I've got a couple pairs of pliers here. I've got some vice grips that you may need to hold on to one of these nuts. It can get kind of tight, but what we're going to do is we're going to put this right there. Let's go. Start off with this and some vice grips. I'm just going to want to take that off. Take off your lock nut first, so that you can get the bearing cover off. And once you get one side off, you can just pull that out, and I'll show you what that looks like. That's this thing right here. It's your bearing cover. Alright, you can just go ahead and pull out your axle. This will be a bigger one. Alright. Now you want to keep this bearing, and you want to make sure that this is faced in with the balls facing in towards the wheel. Alright, we'll just set that down right there. Now we've got this new axle that has everything on it. It should come with the hook washer, the flat washer, and the axle nuts, which I just dropped on the floor. But we're going to go ahead and just remove one side, the bearing cover, and the washers, and the axle nut. Alright, once we've removed all of the bearing cover and lock nut, we're going to go ahead and replace the axle into the bearing. As you see, the bearing is already in there, face down. We're just going to drop that in so the bearing cover goes over that. And then you turn it upside down, place your new bearing face down, like so, followed by the bearing cover. Now you want to make sure that this isn't too tight. If it's too tight, the bearings could bust, break, and the wheel won't turn very well if it's tight. What you want to do is you want to check it, make sure it's spinning. Looks pretty good. Then we're going to replace the lock nut to make sure that that bearing cover doesn't go anywhere. We're going to make sure we tighten that down. I think it's a 14 millimeter if you have happen to have a box wrench, or if not, you can just use some pliers. After that, should be ready to go onto your bike. Just replace the safety washer first, the hook washer on first, then the flat washer, and lastly, the axle nut. You should be good.
I hope what you saw today was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at csupport@glidebikes.com, or you can visit our website at balancebikes.com or glidebikes.com.